Greetings Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to find out some of the things that the year 2021 holds for you. Please remember that this is a general reading and not every detail will pertain, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Alright, so for the year 2021 Capricorn, what I'm going to do, I'm going to explain a little bit about the setup. I'm going to pull two cards from this deck. These cards are just going to give a kind of a general overview, a couple of ideas, themes for the year for you in 2021. After that, I'm going to pick four cards representing the four seasons of the year. So the first card would be basically January, February, March. Second card, April, May, June, so on and so forth. From there, I will use tarot to clarify each of the quarterly cards to get some more information. Okay. After that, I will pick a couple cards from a fairy deck, as they would like to have a say. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Spirit, two cards for the year 2021 for Capricorn. Let's see what we have. First of all, Blessed Sight. Alright, so Blessed Sight for Capricorn. What are you seeing, Capricorn? Are you getting some kind of visual images of, you know, in your third eye? Are you dreaming about certain things? Do you foresee the future sometimes, maybe in dreams, or do you get flashes of insight or something along those lines? Let's see what the next card is. Responsibility. Okay. So I think you're wrestling with the responsibility of this Blessed Sight. Maybe I think I'm thinking you want to downplay this sight that you have, this way of seeing things. And you have a responsibility to use this sight, I think. I think you came in this lifetime to show the way or share what you see. Help guide them on their path. And this is a responsibility that I don't think it feels burdensome to you. I think you're not sure where your responsibility lies with this sight that you have, or this seeing, or this connection that you have. I think maybe you work with your third eye chakra. Let's get some more cards. Let me see if I can get some more information. Responsibility and Blessed Sight. Responsibility to the world, responsibility to yourself. Both. Let's see. Alright, Spirit, give me a card for January, February, March of 2021 for Capricorn. Spirit, one card for 2021 for the months of January, February, March for Capricorn. Okay, this one is sitting sideways. Okay, Part of Fortune. This card's coming up a lot. January, February, March. Part of Fortune. Increase. Alright, so some kind of increase in your fortune. I'm going to say your beginning of the year, this sight is going to increase. You're going to start seeing more and relaying more, and where your responsibility lies, I think, is going to start kind of pressing on you a little bit. You're still trying to figure out where you stand and what you're responsible for sharing, what you should hold back, what you should say that you to help someone, what shouldn't you say, or how, you know. these types of things. But I think you're going to increase in your abilities. Let's look at April, May, and June of 2021. How does this work with responsibility? And I think that increases responsibilities too, to yourself as you learn more and more. There's an increase in what you see, and there's an increase in the responsibility of that, and what to do with that. All right, April, May, and June of 2021 for Capricorn, please. One card for April, May, and June in 2021 for Capricorn. There it is. Saturn, truth. Okay. Somehow the truth comes out. Oh, there's something you're seeing that you don't want to see or don't want to say, and it's going to keep coming to you until you do something about it. That's where the responsibility comes in. You're not sure what to do with this information, and it's going to keep coming in. By the spring months, I think the truth will come out. So I don't know if somebody, like, I don't know if you're withholding information, withholding the sight, but I think Spirit is trying to tell you, no, you have a responsibility, and we're going to keep, the Spirit and the universe is going to keep giving you this sight, or giving you this information or these ideas until you are able to see the truth and or speak the truth. Because the truth is coming. I think maybe you wanted to dodge responsibility a little bit, and I don't know if this is something you see that's hurtful for someone and you just don't know how to tell them. But it's going to keep increasing. This ability, this information needs to come out, and the truth will always come out and will set you free, however painful that might be. But we don't know that yet. So let's see. Let's look at the summer months: July, August, September of 2021. Spirit, please give me a card for Capricorn for 2021, the months of July, August, and September. One card for July, August, September of 2021 for Capricorn, please. One card. Okay, we have Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Yes, the truth shall set you free. It's going to free you up, and you will be a reinvented person. I believe that you will reinvent yourself, because now that you've set yourself free, you know the truth, you speak the truth, you reinvent yourself, and I don't think you're not necessarily bound, but you're no longer bound by the worry, by the wondering of how do you tell someone something. You know they need to know. And maybe this isn't about someone, maybe this is a truth about yourself too. It could be about someone else, or it could be about yourself. Maybe you're denying that this sight is kind of happening, but I know you're denying. I just don't know if you're denying for yourself or for others or for both. But the truth will come out. You will know it, you will feel it, and you will reinvent yourself, because you now know, oh, okay, I am better off being honest and telling the truth, even if it doesn't seem like it's a good thing to do. All right, so let's look at the last 3 months. October, November, December of 2021 for Capricorn. Spirit, please give me a card for 2021, the end months. October, November, December for Capricorn. This one. We have love, Venus. Okay. I think you love yourself at the end of the year. You know you've come to terms, and you now reinvented yourself and you really like who you are. And I think you've integrated this site and you're able to use it for your advantage, for the advantage of others, but not in a negative way. You've been given a gift and you're loving yourself for it now instead of worrying about it and how it's going to affect others. Right, well, let's go into the tarot. Let's get some more information. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it here for you, Capricorn. All right, Spirit, please give me 3 cards for January, February, March for Capricorn for the year 2021. 3 cards, Spirit, for 2021, January, February, March for Capricorn. 3 cards. One more time. There we go. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So that's like ultimate achievement. Okay. Next card, we have the Emperor, Conqueror, a ruler, and the Moon. There we go. Intuition. Okay, so with this increase, it is, I think, a material increase as well. My first, my initial thought was it's an increase of your abilities. And maybe the increase of your ability brings this fulfillment. This is family. You have a house, you have money, you have land, you have people, animals. There's dogs here, and there's a dog here, and a wolf. So, pets? Do you have pets? Maybe you're getting a pet or 2? Something happened, something hit me about animals and pets. So, well, we'll see what happens with that. So, you have this increase of this site and this responsibility, and it feels like you have it all and you've conquered. I think you're gonna feel like this increase, you're like, oh, I must be doing something right, and maybe you think you can keep this, whatever that you need to say, this truth, hidden a little bit longer. So, and the universe is bringing more, and you can see more, and I think you can get more out of it. But the main idea, or the main thing that you're trying to avoid, is still there. But you're conquering other areas of yourself, or you have this material wealth and abundance, and I think this like a father figure. Maybe you are the head of household and you sit on your throne happy, but I believe this is an illusion. This is part of avoiding this responsibility of not looking or not using this blessed sight. It gives you this boost. Somehow you get a boost, and you feel like you're on top of the world. But I believe that this is actually an illusion, and you may not be willing to look at it. There's something deep inside that's telling you that, okay, this seems like everything, and this is going to be what makes you happy, and you think you have it all, but it's an illusion. This is not what you need to be happy, and this is not going to help you share that sight, or share the information that you have, and the responsibility to yourself and to others to communicate and share what you know and see. So this is a buildup of the ego, materialistic parts of your life. But I believe that that your happiness is an illusion. This is happy, but it's not the full picture. There's pieces missing, and that's where the truth comes in. I think at this point, something shakes you out of your kind of almost dream world that you've created because you're trying to avoid this responsibility, and you're starting to realize that this illusion is about to go, and truth comes in. So let's get some more information. April, May, and June. Spirit, I would like 3 cards for Capricorn for 2021, April, May, and June. 3 cards, Spirit, for 2021 for Capricorn, April, May, and June. Having to do with this truth, this illusion that has been destroyed now, and you see the truth, Capricorn. We have the Star, hope, inspiration. 6 of Cups, reminiscing. And 8 of Swords. Again, this is another kind of illusion card. Tattered rags, standing there bound in the swords, but really she's loosely bound, and even though she's blind, she could take that off. She's choosing to be blind. So the truth gives you that hope. The truth gives you, like, you can wish upon a star, right? And it's hopeful and a guide, the star's guide. And the truth, I think, makes you nostalgic. The truth, maybe you want to go back to childhood, but you know you can't. You can be blind for a while and pretend, but the reality is that you're free at any time to move on. And I think it's interesting that we're going into reinvention. So I do think that that's part of the reinvention. You're going to take away the binds, you're going to take off the blinders, and you're going to actually see. No more illusion. The truth will set you free. You can be happy and childlike again. But you have to be willing to step away from your own bindings and your own illusions. All right, let's go into the reinvention, because that looks pretty good. These illusions and delusions that you have are really wreaking havoc. I think it's making it really hard for you. You do have good going on in your life, but you still have this thing hanging on, this responsibility that I think you've been carrying around with you for a while and not wanting to look at it, even though it's still there, and like the little flowers behind you, they're still there, and you're walking away. You may not see them or want to see them, but they're still there. You think you have everything here. Your fortune has turned to great, and you're on top of the world, but there's still that illusion there. And to help set you free, that truth will come in and give you hope. All right, summer months for Capricorn of 2021, July, August, and September. Spirit, please give me 3 cards for, well, there's one. July, August, September of 2021 for Capricorn. Is that only one? Yeah, that's one. 2 more cards. All right, so this card that fell out is the 6 of Pentacles. Generosity. Oh, more giving. Okay. After that is the Sun. Success. Again, a child. And there's a child in here too. So I think you reminisce a lot. I think maybe you missed out on your childhood or something, maybe. And Ace of Cups. Okay, so a new love. I think Yes, this reinvention is so healthy, and love, new love. I think you fall in love with yourself. I think you're happy with yourself more than ever because you finally decided to take the blinders off. You finally decided to let yourself go from these ideas that no longer work for you, these illusions. And you're reinvented, and you're very generous soul, and you have it all, and you fall. This is a new love. This is a new heartfelt endeavor of journey. You're reinvented, and you now are, I think you're in love with yourself more so than ever, maybe ever that you've thought possible. There's no more of this like running and hiding. You're stepping into your own self-love and self-worth. You don't have to put on this front that you have it all. I want to say you want to deny your sight. You have some kind of sight, but you want to deny it. You want to be a child still, or be the childlike point of view. And you act like the emperor. You've got it all figured out. You're the ruler. Alright. But that blessed sight, that illusion isn't going to stick around for long at all. So let's look at October, November, December of 2021 for Capricorn. Spirit, 3 cards for 2021 for October, November, December relating to love. Oh, okay, I'm going to do this one. We have 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, more deception. All right, Capricorn. This looks like a topsy-turvy year. You do learn some lessons of self-love. I think with it, again, see, you're not wanting to see. And this card is deception. But this, the Queen of Swords, she's typically about truth and justice. And speaking the truth, cutting to the chase. Could be seen as a very cold individual. Deception, deceit, manipulation, lies, betrayal. That's what this card typically represents. It feels like you're having a hard time. You have these good things, and then some kind of illusion or disillusionment or something that you don't want to, you're still having a hard time seeing. It looks like the burden of truth or seeing the truth feels wrong. It feels like somebody's taking something away from you. Because this queen is a mature person, and I've been talking about, children and the burdens of adulthood and of taking care of oneself and being that adult. Feels like the deception to you. Feels like this childhood bliss is being taken away from you. So this is a hard lesson, but it is necessary. I'm going to pull some more cards because I don't like it ending kind of there on the deception card there, the theft, the betrayal. Let's get some more clarification, Spirit. The sense of deception, that something has been taken away. What can you tell me about that? I'd like to know a little bit more. Community, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups for that, clarifying that 7 of Swords, and strength. Okay, so yeah, I think through friendship, through community, we can't really see those. You find the strength to overcome this idea that things have been taken away from you. You form new bonds and friendships that help give you that strength to stay the Queen of Swords and to stay in love. So while this isn't a straight cut and dry type of path for you, you're fighting a little bit of deception, self-deception, maybe self-sabotage, self-delusion. But this reinvention helps so much. I think you get a break. You get to actually feel okay and safe and learn to love. And then a couple of more lessons start heading your way. But you've got the people around you and the strength to get through this one. And I think this is going to be a little easier than this because you've gone through all of this. You've already reinvented yourself. And so I think it's going to be easier for you to recognize any self-sabotage or any self-delusion that's not the truth. You're going to notice more, and you're going to have people around you to give you the strength to notice more and to help you. Okay, so it's actually a good ending. You're going to finish out 2021 on top. Still learning and growing, but better off than the beginning, definitely. This responsibility and this sight. It's speaking that truth. You're seeing something and it feels like a betrayal. Or someone else feels betrayed. It is a heavy burden to know the truth, to see the truth, to know the responsibility of what to say, how to say, when to say, and who to say it to. I'll give you that. That is not an easy thing, and that's, I think, where that deception and that betrayal feels like it's happening, but it's okay. It's just a phase. It's just something to learn from, and you're going to go forward much, much happier, much better, and more aware of your responsibility and able to express what you see and tell the truth. Again, truth, yeah. All right, so like I said, I want to pull some cards from this fairy deck. I do consult with the fairies and work with them when creating spreads like this and doing readings. And they have informed me that they would like to have a say with this set of readings for the yearly readings. So that is what I'm doing. I'm going to let them have a say. They usually just give some more advice, or they reinforce what's already said out here. They might point out something that was missed, or they might just give you words of encouragement. So let's see what they have to say. Two cards, fairies, for 2021 for Capricorn. Okay, first card. The oldest fairy. Okay. The brat. Again, child. That's what I think, right? You think kids, oh, you're being a brat. And it does seem like some of this behavior is a little bit more on the childish side. However, the fairies recognize that you actually have a lot of wisdom, and I think that as you come into this and the responsibility, and you deserve the respect of your knowledge, of your depth of sight, of what you can see and what you can say, it actually makes you an elder. But I feel like you want to hang on to the younger aspect of yourself. And there really isn't nothing wrong with that, because we all have inner childs. We all have inner children, right? I have an inner child. I let my inner child out sometimes. So your part of your responsibility is, learning about knowing when to be a child or more childish or childlike versus when to be the adult and speak the truth and don't hold back and have that responsibility to yourself and to others to tell them what you see. But the fairies are saying, yeah, you are very wise. Even though there may be some other, younger ideas and things that still need to be worked on. But this reinvention and then this generosity and self-love and appreciation, that's what brings you into the guide, being the wise one. I really don't think that this has to do with, I don't think you're worried about age. I just think that somewhere inside, you do have a lot of wisdom. And you're learning how to express that this year, okay? I think that rounds it up. I think that's everything I see. But I would like to thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Also like, share with other people, and subscribe. All right, Capricorn. I encourage you to be the light that you want to see in the world. And namaste.